Hey y'all, good morning. It's me, Key. I hope everyone had an amazing Friday, and I hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday morning. So, today I want to talk about knowing the difference between religion and spirituality. Connect with God to see the truth. So, I may get some side eyes for this video, but guess what? Click off, because enough is enough. I'm so at a disbelief of what some people's misconception of what religion and spirituality means. It's crazy. Let me tell you, it don't matter what church you go to. I don't care if that church is bomb as ever with a million celebrities in it. Let me just be clear. It's not the church I'm talking about. It's the people in the church. You can pray to whomever you believe in once a day, every day of your life, whatever it is that you choose to do or chose to do. If you are not right within yourself, you will not get the true fulfillment that you ought to be getting from the reason you are in church to begin with. Church is not just a place that you can run to every time you get in trouble to be forgiven. And then as soon as you exit the doors of the church, you're doing the same freaking thing. You don't think God is going to truly give you what you want, do you? No, it doesn't work like that. You are highly mistaken. This is why I don't feel like religion should be forced on us, even as small children. As a child, pretty much a child can learn about religion better than you can as an adult. Yes, when they are actually going to church, let's say Sunday school, which is good, they're being educated and they're getting the actual education from it, just like they would be doing when they're in regular school. They will get the fundamentals and the traditions to sustain that, you know, in life. They'll get all the knowledge that they need to learn. It will stick with them one way or the other or another. They will remember some things about it. I'm not saying it's not a good thing, because what you're actually doing is instilling religious beliefs in that child. But I can tell you, they will not understand it, nor will they value it. All they want to do when they go to church is to be with the church friends. You really actually believe it's always about the Bible when it comes to these kids? No, the kids are not interested in that. They just want to be playing with their friends. This is why they don't pay attention, or they get popped in church for not listening. No, they're not interested. You are. And that's what I don't like that parents do. They force that. They think just because they're going to church that the child wants to be there. No, the child is only being there out of respect for you, because they know they have to go because you're going. It's too much pressure on that child. Think about the separation that the child has to go through between church and school. They already deal with the kids that tease and make them feel different. And now they're forced to be separated because you were taught in church, due to your parents' beliefs, that you have to be there and you can't be a part of the world. Like, you have to be different. You can't be nowhere part of that world because of your religion. That's putting pressure on that child, forcing that child to be separated and trying to hide who they truly are from their actual friends in school and then their church friends. Because in church, oh, you can't cuss, you can't do this. Then when they get outside in regular school, they out there cussing and carrying on because they're confused. They're hiding who they truly are, and they were trying to figure out what am I missing outside that I'm not getting in church, or vice versa. It's a lot of pressure on that child. You understand? I don't feel like it should be forced on that child. It's just adding to the pressures for that kid. This is why kids grow up so confused and ashamed to be who they are. It's all because of lack of knowledge that our parents are conditioned to believe in. Excuse me. It's pretty much just having a closed mind and not being open to anything but what our parents taught us to believe in. Doesn't mean it was right. You have to form a personal relationship with God if that's what you choose to believe in. This is a spirituality this is the spirituality aspect of it. When you're spiritually connected to God, you can communicate with him directly. Only way to experience this is learning who you truly are and deal with all the things you need to deep within. This is why self-value is so important. You can't say you go to church and you so religious and you so full of God and beliefs and stuff, and you still don't have faith and trust in him. You know how many people I talk to that talk about God and they love God and this and that, but they don't have no trust or faith in him? I can't understand that. How could you be a man or a woman of God, but yet you're still doubting? You wouldn't have to question anything if you truly had that spiritual connection, that personal relationship with God. You could move throughout life with no worries because you truly know he got you. You can walk away from any situation with your head held high. See, one thing I've learned about who I am, and I had to go through a lot of experiences and lessons in order for me to get to this point. I was willing to dig deep down and figure out my fears and tackle them head on, and sometimes being forced to do so. I had to learn the hard way. I was warned plenty of times. I chose not to listen, but I learned from it. And I just want to get the message out to you guys, all of us, so that, we can choose to do, the right thing. You can choose to do what you want in life. Everything is a choice. For me, I chose not to be closed-minded. I'm choosing happiness over the BS. That's just what it is for me. But religion pretty much is just the belief in and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal God or gods, a particular system of faith and worship, which is a lot of the world's belief system, which is not wrong, but there truly is not one true religion. All you need to do is spiritually connect with the higher source, whomever you believe in. This is why you have to connect with him on a deeper level, and he will give you all the answers you need. You have to believe in the things you cannot see, which is faith, period. You cannot be judged by anyone other than God. Only his opinion matters, no one else's. I say him because that's who I choose to believe in. Get to know you so that you can see clearly what life is all about. You can be able to read people and see people for who they truly are. This is called tapping into your third eye, which is seeing the true world, a unified whole with an unyielding connection to spirit, which allows you mental clarity, improved concentration, and clear self-expression. Sorry. While the physical eyes perceive the physical world, which is the things we can see here on this earth. Research it. It's really, really true. And in turn, everything will be revealed to you, in situations you face within life, such as jobs, relationships, and church. The funny thing about it is you will get signs throughout the whole ordeal, whatever situation you are in. But once you learn your lessons, the light bulb will turn on, and that at that point, it will hit you like a ton of bricks. In turn, realizing that the realest one that was on your team that you turned down, leaving you feeling guilty and full of regret. In situations like this, sometimes by the time you realize this, it may be too late. This is why you come in apologetic and not just sorry, but know why you're sorry and understanding why you behave in such a manner. Like I said, this applies to jobs, relationships, and church. It's all a learning lesson. Let me tell you, karma is a complete B. What goes around comes around, or what comes around goes around, however you want to put it. They say how you get them is how you lose them. So be mindful of the things you do and put others through, because some things you can never come back from. So when you want to go throwing religion around, which is not a bad thing, just learn all aspects of what religion is and how the only way to truly be spiritual is by connecting with yourself and God on a personal level first in order to achieve true happiness in life. Don't fool yourself with things you can see with your two eyes, because you need to activate that third eye and learn from your lessons in order for you to have that clarity that you need, because it's way more deeper than we really think it is, people. So that was just something that, kind of ran across my mind after, having some conversations with a couple of people that I really care about a lot. And it kind of triggered something in me. And I just don't, you know, agree with a lot of things that the world does today. And I just want to bring a little bit more clarity and just know that it's okay to have an open mind. Don't have like live in this tunnel vision mode. Just open your eyes to see and hear different things and see things on a different perspective, which is why I created this channel to begin with. I want people to see things from a different perspective, not just how it's been taught to us and how we've been conditioned to see things. I want it to be on a different level. And I hope it gets, you know, to some people. I hope I reach some people about it, because it's not good how we've been living, you know? And we need to be happy as a collective. And we need to fight and stand up for what is right, what we believe in, and not take no for an answer. And that's just what it is, people. So until my next video, I don't know what it will be on, but I'll bring them to you as they come to me. Okay? So y'all take care. Remember, love you always. Continue learning about yourself. Enjoy the journey. Trust the process. And keep on pushing. All right? So y'all enjoy y'all day. Love y'all. Later.